China has posted lower than expected growth in the second quarter as top officials gather for a key meeting on Monday in which various reform measures are likely to be launched, along with recommendations for more support to boost recovery. The Chinese economy expanded 4.7% year-on-year, missing expectations of a 5.1% growth and slowing from a 5.3% surge in the first quarter. June retail sales also missed expectations, rising 2% versus a 3.3% forecast. Industrial production, however, beat expectations, growing 5.3% in June. Let's get more on this now with Nadia Al-Bilasi in Dubai. She's a market analyst at Equity Group. Thanks for being with us, Nadia. Now, economists had expected growth of more than 5% for this quarter. What's behind the slowdown?
Good morning. I think the intensity of falling property sector has really weighed on sentiment. There's problems with consumption, there's problems with labor, and I think this is why at the forum we are going to be expecting more innovation, more modernization, but the reality of manufacturing and industrial production, all these sectors have really fallen. And also new home sales, they've fallen to the lowest level since 9 years. So we are still witnessing a slowdown, a major slowdown in China. And this is expected to continue unless there's more and more stimulus measures. So I think what investors and traders are waiting for from China also for this week is the announcing of more stimulus measures that are really going to help prompt this economy move forward from the pandemic lows.
Now, a top official has said that in the second half of 2024, China is expecting major difficulties and challenges. Give us a sense of some of the external and domestic challenges that China could potentially be facing.
I think the major or the most common domestic challenge that they are facing, and it's headlines everywhere, is definitely the slump in the property sector, to the extent where the Chinese government is buying homes just because there's so many homes that have been built and they're not bought. Aside from that, there is no enough liquidity in the markets. People are struggling to pay their mortgage. So that's why there is a depreciation when it comes to new home sales. So this is basically domestically. And internationally, I think also that the fact of exports and imports, and there's a lot of propaganda against the top retail names in China. There's also the trade war problems between China and the US and also other countries. So I think there's, from a whole perspective, China is under a lot of stress. It's really struggling. But hopefully the forum this week is going to make some changes or announce some changes.
Right, Nadia Al-Bilasi, we'll have to leave it there.